Hey guys, it's John from Guarantee Fitness. In this video we're going to talk about the whole concept of failing, invest, enjoy, share, and teach you how to deal with some of the dream stealers in your life. The concept of failing, invest, enjoy, share is something that was brought to my attention about 5 years ago when I was area manager for a personal training company. In that respect, it was to do with personal trainers trying to drag each other down and encourage a lack of business and what have you. But it's something we encounter all the time. Members come to us and say that other people in their lives, whether it be at work, home or social occasions, make it very difficult for them to make the changes that they need and want to make to improve the quality of their lives. It might be someone accusing them of being boring, or trying to get them to eat extra cake, or bringing them biscuits when they said they didn't want them. The reason people continue to do this is because failure is best endured shared. If you make big transformations in your life, then it invalidates all the excuses that other people make for their own inability to do that. They might justify their current situation by, we're too busy, work's too hard, don't have enough time, don't have enough money, whatever their justification may be. If you manage to achieve success despite facing those same challenges as them, that completely blows out the water of their justifications and makes them realise that they are failing and those justifications aren't valid. We call these people dream stealers. They're trying to steal your dream to make themselves feel better. These people can be close family members, friends. I've encountered it repeatedly over the course of my life, where people try and drag me down to make their own failure more manageable. As I mentioned, you encounter these situations in work, home and social. So for example, at work, it might be someone insisting on bringing in cake or biscuits, or bringing you extra cuppers, and you feel the need to go along with that behaviour. I'm reminded of the old saying here, you get what you tolerate. These people will continue to do this if you allow it. If you tolerate their behaviour, it will continue. If you tell these people that that's not what you're doing anymore, and make it clear, then it's very rarely a big deal. When I decided 10 years ago to change my life and to change the way I was eating, I made it clear to the people around me this was something I was doing. I got a little bit of initial mocking for it, and each time after that when they tried to make me go back to my old habits, I made it clear that wasn't going to happen. It soon stopped. People don't try and guilt trip me into eating cake anymore because they know it won't work. They know I don't tolerate that behaviour. Read one of the guys over at Buxton just the other day to talk about how his cuppers and how people keep bringing in cups of tea with his normal 2 sugars in repeatedly throughout the day. We worked out over the course of this year that accounted to several bags of sugar that he was consuming that in theory he didn't want to. Since then he's gone in and told people in no certain terms he doesn't want that to happen, and if they're going to bring them over, they'll just pour them down the drain. All of a sudden, that behaviour has stopped. You might encounter similar things at home as well. So you might have other halves, family members, etc. say things to you like, you're boring now. Come on, you're making me feel guilty. Have some cake with me. That's their choice. If they want to have cake or biscuits or whatever it may be, that's their choice. But don't let them drag them down with you. Make it clear to them that you're changing your behaviours, and I promise you, it will stop. The great thing with home as well is these are people that care and love you, care about you and love you. If you make it crystal clear what you want your behaviours to be, I can assure you they will change because they want the best for you. Social is a big one as well. People report to us, and we've experienced this ourselves, that they'll go out for an evening to the pub or for a meal, and people again will tell them to stop being so boring, have a few more drinks, have a pudding, you're making me feel bad. Again, that's their life. Let them do what they want, but don't let them drag you down. Don't let your failure justify their excuses for their own failure. You're better than that. When you're aware of this concept that failure is best endured shared, and you're aware that people will try and steal your dreams, it makes it a lot easier to resist that.
So, not great.